How would you like to live in a gated community offering your favorite recreational activity right outside your door?
Doesn't sound too bad. And to top it all off, the promise of zero crime. We sent Fox 26's Ned Hibbert to the Nevada desert, where this unusual neighborhood is taking shape. Ned?
It's billed as the first development of its kind, Mike and Melissa, but not everyone would be thrilled to live on this 550-acre resort, which could only be described as a home on the range. Some build a home on the golf course. Others a home on the water. Home is where the heart is, to coin a phrase. And 40 miles past the lights of Las Vegas, in the heart of the Wild West, they're moving mountains to fashion a home on the range. The gun range.
This is what we're building.
Front Sight, as it's called, will be a community catering to firearms aficionados. It's the inspiration of Dr. Ignatius Piazza.
In a real gunfight, you're only going to be about half as good as you are on your best day on the range, simply from the stress of someone trying to take your life.
The former chiropractor fills a tent with true believers.
This is an Uzi 9mm submachine gun.
Tempting his target audience with a free one-day submachine gun class. Front Sight is a haven for the heavily armed.
Good. One more, right where those two went.
For Cindy Haney and husband Don, it's also a refuge from political correctness.
Gun people, so gun nuts, whatever you want to refer to them as, aren't really accepted, and out here it's a lifestyle, it's a way to be.
Or it will be when the unique neighborhood is finally carved out of the desert. There is no electricity yet, no phone service, but already 40 people have plunked down $300,000 for a platinum membership. That entitles them to a 1-acre home site and a lifetime of lessons.
Handgun, rifle, submachine gun.
Bill Haig hopes to build here within 3 years.
Fire!
This is really much more than just a shooting range. You come down here for the quality of the instruction, to learn and really to understand firearms.
After all, Front Sight brings a whole new meaning to the phrase gun control.
Get the weapon up in the shoulder. You know?
And Ignatius Piazza has a controversial take on the old meaning.
Guns do not cause crime or violence any more than cameras cause pornography.
Piazza won't take reporters' questions unless the reporter takes his submachine gun class. After all, he's not just selling memberships in Front Sight, he's selling a philosophy.
If everyone in the United States owned a firearm and received training to the levels provided here at Front Sight,
now the safety is on.
The crime rate would plummet.
So women are welcome in the community's classes, even children over 15. Reflecting Piazza's belief that anyone with a gun should be trained to handle it properly.
Thank you.
Coming here allows me to gain the skills up to where I'll feel comfortable using that tool if need be, which hopefully we'll never need to do it.
Houstonian Pierre Lidome carries a concealed weapon. For him,
Looks pretty good as far as I can tell. I think he's dead.
Front Sight's instruction fills the holes in the minimal training that's a staple of the concealed handgun license class, which begs the question, what exactly are these folks training for? Just how likely is a deadly encounter?
It really doesn't matter if it's a 1 out of 1,000 or a 1 out of 10,000 chance if you're that one that night.
And night falls in Front Sight, Nevada, to the sound of 600 rounds a minute. Welcoming seekers of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Trigger happiness. Almost 8,000 such seekers have taken the free submachine gun class over the past 2 years, and with all those rounds fired, Ignatius Piazza says just one student required first aid for a cut on the head caused by an ejected casing. Ned Hibbert, Fox 26 News.